gotta be a better way to prove my love. It's gotta be a better way. Welcome to HGTV. You're now rocking with your boy. It's gotta be a better way to prove my love. That was my guy. Yup. So, better way. Here's my thing. What is going on with the Brooklyn Nets? Everybody want the Brooklyn Nets downfall. Everybody want their downfall. I remember we were on Cino's Live. I think it was. And the trade happened for James Harden. All of us didn't like the trade. I remember Nick saying he didn't like it. Cino said it. I said it. Everybody on there, Uncle Frank, everybody was on there. You know, it is what it is. The problem with the Brooklyn Nets is that they have no interior presence. They don't have an anchor on defense. Claxton is okay, but he's not big. He's very skinny. And it's easy to push him out the way. So what they tried to do was make Kevin Durant the anchor of the defense, which did okay for a little bit. Last year it worked. This year, it was working until, he got hurt. He was putting too much wear and tear on his body. Man, what is y'all doing, man? Which put a lot of wear and tear on his body. And on the offensive end, Kevin Durant, he still was producing. He still was dropping buckets. Kyrie and Harden were out. Kyrie, of course, due to the protocols, and Harden was hurt at the time, I believe. And Kevin Durant carried them. Like, they went on like a 8-10 game winning streak. The rookies were in there playing. Cam Thomas was balling. Johnson was balling. Claxton was balling. Sharp was coming off the bench balling. I mean, they were all doing their thing. Then Kevin Durant got hurt because once Kyrie came back, the guys were trying to mesh together. Harden and KD and Irving was finally together. And KD went down because he was doing too much on defense, which nothing wrong with it. But Kevin Durant's your best player, and to me, he's not a center. This is what they're missing in Jared Allen. Jared Allen was the perfect piece to be there. He was able to rim protect, not only rim protect, you know, he can call out different sets. He can tell guys where to rotate to. You know, he was great at the rim protecting. Something you really don't see besides Rudy Gobert doing it, but Jared Allen has been balling. He's turning into probably the best, or one of the best centers that's a specialist in the league. One of the best specialists. Now, the Nets thing is, you know, they haven't played with each other a long time. People got to understand, it's chemistry. It is very hard to get to play with one another when you barely play with each other. Kyrie Irving has, of course, been out because of the protocol, and now that he's back, he only can play road games. So when he's not at home, that takes away from experience being learned from both guys. I mean, from him and the players. The players don't know how to accustom at times when Kyrie comes back for road trips. And, you know, the word out there, I'm not gonna say the word around, but the word out there, and this is all allegedly, by the way, James Harden doesn't like that Kyrie Irving is a part-time player. He doesn't like that he's a part-time player. The team really doesn't like James Harden. They really don't. Claxton and those guys, they really do not look up to him or look to him for anything. You know, I don't think it's a him and Kyrie issue, but Harden's probably one with problem with Kyrie. I mean, this is all allegedly. This is what I heard. I could be wrong. You know, it happens. Anybody could be wrong. I'm just going off of what I've heard and what I've seen. They're trying to trade James Harden because, you know, they really don't like James Harden in the locker room. And it's, you know, and they're basically at times, you know, James Harden is a great playmaker, not a good one, a great playmaker. To me, I've been cussed out by saying that he's a better version of Steve Nash. I mean, he runs the point like Steve Nash did. And everybody like, well, he didn't play defense. Well, Nash don't play defense either, but Harden played way better defense than Nash. Harden's not a great perimeter defender. He's better in the post because of his size and his build. He can guard bigger players better than most guys his size. I'm not saying leave him on the guy down the post all game, but you got to hide him. You know, Kevin Durant, you know, if he comes back, I think he could turn these guys around. I think he can make them better. You know, I think they can be a lot better in certain spots, especially certain situations. You know, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. But the problem with the Brooklyn Nets is they don't have depth and they don't have an inside presence. When they got rid of those players, you know, and people got to stop blaming KD and Kyrie. The person who made those trades was Sean Marks. They brought James Harden over there to keep him from going to Philly. Now they may end up sending him to Philly. Now, what I've heard, and all this is allegedly, is that he might come from Brooklyn all the way to the Clippers. He could go there. So those are some of the spots. But majority of people are saying that he might end up in Philly, which I wouldn't be surprised. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know. Now, recap of last night's game, the Mavericks and the who the heck did they play? Philly. Philly was beating them by 10 or almost 15 points going into halftime. What basically the stoppage of the game because the rim was kind of tilted was kind of off. Luka complained about it, and they went in and fixed it. Got put a whole new backboard, a whole new goal. They rolled that goal out of there and put a new one there. Philadelphia, they really need another guy next to Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris, to me, is like Scottie Pippen. And what I mean by that is he can handle the ball, he can pass, he can defend, but certain situations he comes up real small. And he doesn't take over at certain parts of the game. He's just lax. It's like he's waiting for like the offense or waiting for somebody else to step up. I mean, you got to step up. If you're getting paid all this money, you need to step up. But see, I said it when Philly gave him that contract that he want it. Tobias want it in Orlando. He was with the Magic. Tobias was not good. You know, he wasn't consistent. He would have some games where he's okay, but he wasn't consistent. And not only that, who is their real bona fide second scorer on the Sixers? Maxey. You know, Maxey's still young. Maxey's not gonna make Okay. Gotta make sure I'm straight. Maxey's not that type of player. Maxey's more of a facilitator than scorer. He can score, he can shoot, but his main objective is to play point guard. Seth was okay. He really went on. He was missing some shots. Now, so you know how it is. But the Dallas Mavericks played very well. Defensively, they got him a little better. Luka is moving without the ball in his hand, and this is something that LeBron James should have done. Him and Luka play just alike. Luka is the European version of LeBron James. The only difference is he's better. He was better than LeBron's first years in the league, and he's better than LeBron now. Like, the type of caliber Luka is amazing. He's not athletic. He's not fast. He's quick. Very quick. Got good feet. Could position himself in certain spots on the floor and score. He was doing everything. Dunking on people, shooting threes, step back threes and stuff. I mean, they were playing great. But they got guys who came off the bench. Jalen Brunson and others come off the bench. They're doing their job, scoring, playing defense. I mean, they're really helping these guys out. And that's what's up. You know, that's big time respect. So Jason Kidd has done a phenomenal job, by the way. But they need an inside presence. If they can get them an inside guy and, get them a consistent second scorer besides Luka, Dallas would be dangerous. Dallas could do some things in the playoffs. I could actually see them and Memphis going at it with each other. They played great. The Sixers thing is, I just don't know. Like, the Sixers have a good team. They don't have a great team. They have a great player. But their team just doesn't move me. you know, I think they'll make some trades by the trade deadline. Get some people over there. So that's just how it is, man. But the Dallas Mavericks did great. I give the game a B plus. It was a good game, especially at the end. Guys were trading shots. Dallas took the lead and they didn't look back. They came back, took the lead, and kept moving. Tim Hardaway Jr. Not Tim Hardaway Jr. but Dorian Finney-Smith was doing his thing. Brunson was actually the one doing his thing. Brunson was giving him the business. I don't know what it is, man, but Brunson just been balling out of his mind. So that's how it is. Now, the Nuggets, this would shock me. They lost to the Pelicans. How you lose to the Pelicans? Now, the Pelicans won because they were getting the hustle plays. They were playing defense. They were ripping the ball. They were going off in transition, getting easy baskets, and some shot a jump shot, but it was only 2 maybe. We'll see. But Denver's problem is Denver wasn't, how do I say? They weren't boxing out on rebounds. They weren't defending well. It's like defense and boxing out is like dead. Down the stretch, guys hit shots. Brandon Ingram did a nasty turnaround fadeaway. The Nuggets' problem is everybody hurt. And Joker out there carrying these guys. And not only that, guys were missing shots, turnovers, everything happened to them. So that's how it is, man. The Pelicans, they have a chance to get in the play if they keep winning. The Denver Nuggets, I think they're in 7th or 6th, one of them. So we'll see, man. It's but the Mavs, but I'm not the Mavs, we'll see. But Pelicans won that game because they were the more scrappier team. They made better shots. They rotated on defense. They made the extra pass, especially Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram a year ago would have took a lot of bad shots. But this year, you see he has the low post presence of Valanciunas. He's good to Valanciunas. And Valanciunas operates. So we'll see, man. We'll see what goes on with all that. But those are some pretty good games. I like Luka and them, but I think the most consistent team of everybody has been the Grizzlies. and Golden State. Grizzlies and Golden State are tough. Utah blew the Nets out, but I don't consider that anything because I don't know what is Utah going to do? Is Utah going to show up in the playoffs, or are they just going to be a team who's good in the regular season and get bounced? They lost to the Clippers without Kawhi to finish the series. They should have smelt blood and took it over. They couldn't do that. So, it is what it is, man. And it is what it ain't. But thank you guys, man, for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page, by Cash Apping me at go into my description box, hit in the Cash App link, and it'll pull my moniker and everything up. And then you guys can donate $1, donate $1 million, whatever suits you. The super chat button works on the page. Whenever we go live and you watching us, you can hit the super chat. So, So thank you guys for the well-being. Thank you for the just thank you for everything. And let's continue to grow together. So thank you for listening, and we are out. Deezy and Loud Boy.